Pigeon John over here with the shaved mustache looking all fresh and ish. Banana Republic, homeboy. Representing. You are tuned in now to
Moon Garden Media
Podcast with my big homeboy,
Steve Bader.
Steve Bader.
Moon Man back there. Well done.
Let's hear it for the Moon Man.
Thanks, Moon Man.
Whoa, it's the bomb, homeboy.
We'll do it live.
Oh, hit that button. Okay. All right, so let's see here.
Anything good?
We good? Are we?
I think we're good.
Are we late?
We're a little late.
First time in 3-throw history?
No.
Second time?
Second, third.
All right, hold on. I was reading about.
Second, third.
Oh, look, man.
What? Anything good?
Yeah, they got Ruggles ice cream on sale. Buy one, get one free.
I do like ice cream.
Huh. All right, well, I'm going to put this away.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. What are we doing tonight? Indians, right?
Heck yeah.
So I got this theory, and I've said this before, and everybody thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah.
They're here, and let's mute that.
Yeah.
Their bats like warmth. Remember Serrano, right?
Hats for bats.
Hats
keeps
for bats.
bat warm.
Keeps
Yep.
bats warm.
Right.
Okay. That's our team. And I know I'm going to be criticized for what I'm about to say, right? But when you look at the nationalities of our team, a large chunk are not from the north. I'll say it that way.
True.
Okay. So as a result, they have a tendency to play better in the warmer months.
Correct.
Which is why with April, it's been a complete reliance on pitching, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to ask you another question, and I'd prefer that you not go off on me.
Okay.
How are you on the Cavs right now?
They didn't show up. Ty Lue needs to do his job and figure it out. It's that simple.
I put a picture up on Twitter. Did I just hear crickets?
I did. I heard crickets.
I put a picture up. Hold on. Let me share this. Share on your timeline. Winery time. Post. I put a picture up of Ty Lue, and he's standing on the sidelines, and it's during one of those times where he should have called a timeout but didn't, and he's got this just perplexed look on his face, right?
That's every game.
So, hey, Kate. There's a picture over here that's picking up the reflection of the fan. Can you tip that down?
You're going to make me lay down the family picture.
Can Roddy, yeah. Or tip it.
That's good.
Roddy, you got it?
Wow. Importance.
You got it?
Importance.
Okay. Hey.
Squirrel.
All right.
Hey, I noticed that something's not on in the background now.
What's that?
In our four screen.
What's that?
Isn't there a game on?
Oh, there is about that.
Yeah.
If people will take their time to watch us instead of watching the game,
Yeah.
we're not going to do any spoiler alerts.
Yeah. Okay. No spoiler alerts from us. Hey, we got a show to do, don't we?
Yeah.
Let's do a show.
Let's do a show.
We've got a great show tonight. Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 330 to Go. I'm your host, Hank Forrester, coming to you live from Stakeout Studios, overlooking the rolling plains of Hardesty Park. In tonight's episode, we take a look in and around the 330 at local wineries. But before we do that, we're once again joined by the golden tones of Roddy Voorhees.
How you doing, Hank?
Living the dream, baby.
Just living the dream.
Just living the dream. Tonight's episode, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to us once again, by LaBelle's Barber Parlor. Woo! LaBelle's is located inside what is now known as the East End, which are the Goodyear historical buildings. Their state-of-the-art facility boasts big screen TVs, a coffee bar, compressed air at every station. It's like being in a hunting lodge living room. They have recently added to their staff and now have more availability. Call 330-472-0497. Tell them that Hank sent you. You can find them on Facebook and online, and we all know that they can make you look good.
All of us?
including me.
All right. So one of these days we're going to get a live cut. One of these days we're going to get a live cut.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's the plan, and I still got to get a hold of him. So remind me. So folks, if you're watching right now, make sure you share this.
I will remind you.
All right. So here we go. Now, the wineries. We're going to talk about local wineries in the area, and I was surprised, I guess would be the word, because there's a lot more than I thought there were.
There are a ton. They're everywhere.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the craft beer scene.
I think they're more like McDonald's. There seems to be one on every corner.
They're just popping up, right? They're
are
popping up all over the place. So what we're going to do right now, this is not a comprehensive list by any means, but it's a cross-reference of some of the options that we have available in and around the 330 area, okay? So I'm going to give my voice a rest, and I'm going to let Roddy start going through the list, and what you do is you just tell us where it's at, what it is, and then I'll give my
You'll chime in?
2.5 cents.
2.5 cents tonight.
What? Say what? Kate, what you doing over there? Did you find wine already? I didn't know. I didn't know we'd started that part yet.
Didn't take long, did it?
All right, so let's get after it.
We are not putting these in any particular order.
These are in no particular order, nor does this in any way resemble the Fox 8 hot list. Did I say that out loud?
That's good to know.
All right, go on.
Obviously, Gervasi's Vineyard, an Italian bistro located in North Canton. I've actually been there. It's a beautiful place.
See, now we DJ at Gervasi's pretty regularly, but and again, this is because of our lifestyle. We don't get to date very often, so we've never been there on a date, and it's a destination place,
That's
right?
Fantastic.
So I'm talking to some of the neighbors about the show tonight, right? And I come to find out that the new neighbors that just moved in, 2 doors down, Spencer, is the manager of the bar at Gervasi's.
Well, there you go.
So guess what?
There's your in.
We're gonna be doing it at 8 pretty soon.
Do it live.
All right.
There you go.
So yeah. So I've got an in date now.
Yes.
All right.
All
So
right.
I just got to find a. I'll take my wife.
All right. Well, that's a very, very smart move.
All right. Moving on.
Naughty Vine Winery, located on the Portage Lakes. I have not been to this one.
Haven't been there either, and he's actually, they're considering being on a future show, actually. But
Cool.
It's my understanding that they took over one of the places that's right on the lakes, and it's got a overlook that's right on the water.
Okay.
So if you remember
Nice.
the good old days of White Rhino and Pelican Cove, where they had the hot spots right on the water.
Right.
They were. I know I'm dating myself.
We all
but
know he's old. It's okay.
Come on,
all right.
everybody in Akron at some point played volleyball at Pelican Cove. Come on. All right. So the point is that they closed down because of noise. Well, I'm assuming that. Well, I guess wineries do have live music occasionally, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I would think,
Most
but
of them
most
do.
of it would be contained. I would think. I don't know, because the problem is with the lakes, the sound carries everywhere, and that's where they all got in trouble.
But Portage Lakes is beautiful.
It is.
It
All
is.
right.
All right. The winery at Wolf Creek, located on Cleveland-Massillon Road.
I have been there.
I have been there as well.
Can I just say, I'm winery stupid, and
As am I.
We established this.
I know nothing about winery.
Stop it. Stop. So
Only on wine is what
I went
saying
in.
we're stupid on.
I went in and I sat down and I looked for a menu, like you do at any
Right, like
place.
you do at any place.
And I got the menu, and I looked at it, and this whole side was white wine. And I said, okay. And I flipped the menu over, and I said, and it said this whole side was red wine. And I'm like, okay, well, where's the food menu?
Oh, no.
It's BYOF, man. It's BYOF.
Yeah.
I'm too not that way. I just didn't know, and so I show up and I'm like, I'm hungry and I'm looking for dinner, and I gotta go. I gotta leave. I actually, you know what I did?
What did you do?
I went and got Mr. Hero.
Oh, no.
I walk in. I'm
Dude.
sitting there with a bottle of wine with Mr.
Really?
Hero. I'm like, okay, all right, moving on.
All right, moving on. Red Horse Winery in Barberton.
I did put a call into them. They're only open from Thursday to Saturday.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting hours, so they're only open 3 days. But one of the reds that we're going to be trying is from there, and I couldn't resist. I got the Bob Golick blackberry wine.
We do love Bob Golick.
Yeah. So
Shout out to Bob Golick.
what's next?
Sarah's Vineyard on Steele's Corners. It is near Blossom Music Center.
I think it's right across the street, isn't it?
I think it is, yes.
Never been there.
And
again, folks,
I've driven by it.
Folks, You have been?
Moon Man.
Moon Man has been there?
Moon Man
It's
giving
just
2
like
thumbs
5
up.
minutes from your house, isn't it?
Not 1 thumbs up.
Have you
but
been there
2.
more than once? Do you remember
More
every
than
time?
Twice?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so the point is,
Fun for the whole family.
Is it really?
Cool.
Are all wineries like that? No, I'm getting
No,
getting
not all of
head
them.
shakes.
Nope.
Our
Our studio audience is like, nope.
Studio audience is like, I would think wineries would be places to go to get away from your kids, right? Okay.
True.
Sometimes they have
Some
kid
of them,
activities.
yeah. Some of them are kid-friendly.
That's Sarah's Vineyard. Okay, Sarah's.
Yep.
Looks like friend of the show, Jacqueline, just tuned in. She's
Hey, how you doing?
She's one of our affiliates.
All right. Perennial Vineyards.
It looks like Mama. It looks like mom-in-law just joined.
Hi, Mom-in-law.
All right, so hello, shout out to Yellow Springs. All right, so what we're going to do right now, folks, again, we're going over these wineries, and the reason we're doing this is because we don't know about them.
No.
So if you have a winery that you've been to that we haven't mentioned on the show tonight, by the way, can you move that just a little because the logo is right over my face? Not that I'm good.
No,
looking
that's
or anything.
fantastic. Oh,
All right, there you
I
go.
actually enjoyed it.
All right. All right, so
I actually had something to look at for a change.
looks. Oh man, that's okay. All you saw was my nose.
Yeah,
all
that
you
was
saw
pretty
was my
much what it
nose.
was.
That is not the Gus nose going on right there. Looks like Annette just joined, so that's good. So again, folks, if you have a winery that you've been to that we don't mention, please make sure you pop it on, and we'll bring it up. But the goal here is to just kind of give a wide swath or a spread of what's available in the area. Okay, go on.
Perennial Vineyards down in Navarre,
Navarre is like
near just past Canton towards Massillon.
it's like the gateway to Amish country.
Yes.
So it's not in Amish country, but it's like you're almost there. You know, would you agree with that?
I would agree with that.
All right, so that's where Navarre is, right?
Okay.
Never been there.
Nope, neither have I.
Yep.
Barrel Run Crossing in Rootstown.
No idea.
Nope.
Okay.
We'll move on. I'm not even going to attempt that one.
I
The
think
next
it's
one on the list.
Philia? I'd say it's Philia.
Philia,
all right?
Yep.
We're
Philia.
getting confirmation
Cellars.
from our audience.
The more you know.
The more you know, it's Philia, Cellars, and Wadsworth.
Yep.
Make sure you guys eat, too, by the way, okay?
Yeah, there's food.
All right, so Philia, Cellars. All right, cool.
Yep.
And then
Silver Run Vineyard in Doylestown.
Silver Run. Okay.
I've driven by it.
Okay. Go on.
That's about it. Breitenbach Wine Cellars in Amish country.
Buzz Andrews. Hi, Buzz.
What's happening, Buzz?
Buzz just tuned in.
Hi, Buzz.
Buzz is our beer guy. He's our beer guy around
He's
town.
our beer and coffee guy.
He always goes over the Buzz Around Town is his show, right?
Yeah.
And we're due for another stamp here pretty soon, Buzz. Huh?
Hop in the bean.
Hop in the bean.
Yep.
Hop in the bean with Buzz.
He knows what he's doing.
All right, so next is my wife's favorite.
Breitenbach?
Breitenbach Wine
I said
Cellars.
that one.
Okay. Oh, you already said that?
I said that one.
I was
You were excited about Buzz.
What's the buzz around town? So, Breitenbach and honey, why don't you go ahead and get those out now because we're going to be trying them just a little bit and we can get them uncorked and do all that so they're ready. Her favorite wine is Frostfire. So I got that
Of course, you did
specifically for
something
Kate.
nice.
So if everyone takes
well
it easy
done.
on that one, then there's plenty left for her. All right.
So why are we even going to put it out? I mean,
No, just give her the bottle, but I don't want to
Yeah.
say that live on the air.
No, you can't.
Whoopsie.
Yep.
All right, moving on.
Thorn Creek Winery in Aurora.
Now, Thorn Creek is interesting. It's kind of a lot. It's a lot like Gervasi's.
Okay.
And I've DJ'd there, but again, I haven't tried the wine, but I've been there. And they've got a lot of like outdoor backyard patio type stuff, like arbors, all that kind of stuff around. So it's a nice outdoor environment as well as it is indoor. All right, go ahead.
All right. Uncorked Wine Bar here in downtown Akron.
Now, I need a clarification from the audience.
Clarification.
Is Uncorked a winery or is it just a wine bar? Do we know?
Wine bar.
So I don't think it's a winery.
Shouldn't be on the list.
But it was on the list, right?
No, it shouldn't be on the list.
What are you doing? Are you zooming in and out? That was weird. How'd you do that?
Whoa.
Wow, you got control of something?
Moon Man knows what he's
Wow.
doing. Just leave,
All right.
leave the man alone.
So we have friend of the show. I met with her today, Yoli. You see Yoli around town. She's the queen of Akron. She's at Uncorked quite.
Whoa.
Wow.
What is that?
What are you doing, man? Yoli's at Uncorked quite a bit, and they do a lot. Wait, did you stop already? Yeah, did you stop already? Yoli does a lot of lives from Uncorked. They have a lot of live music very regularly there. So, I mean, if you want to stop out there, it's a nice place to go. But apparently it's not a winery.
Nope.
So I'll just cross that one off the
Yep.
list.
I'll
All right.
add one to your list that you did not have, and that's Mays Valley Winery, which is located in Hartville, Marlboro area.
Maze Valley.
Maze Valley.
Okay, noted. We'll add that to the list. And by the way, folks, when I debrief this and we download it and save it and everything, when we put it up on our 330togo.com podcast area, like and share and comment, and please make sure that you give us some reviews on that. We're going to list all these wineries out, right?
Yeah.
So, we don't have
And if these wineries would like us to come and hang out, and
we don't have an official sponsor tonight except for our normal labels.
Yeah.
But if any of those wineries do choose to want to be a sponsor, we do have nice sponsorship packages available, and we'll plaster your information all over the place to the thousands of people that are going to watch this video.
Will you get a
after
tattoo?
the Cavs game is over? I'm not getting a tattoo. No, of a winery.
Of a sponsor.
She wants.
Oh, there you go.
And we got a tattoo guy that lives up the street.
There you go.
All right, you did not say that live on the air, please.
What?
Your mom just fell. Your mom just tipped her wine over. Okay.
Trust me, Sue knows a lot.
All right, so it looks like Givens and Spangler's friend of the shows just joined. I know Mike is they're expecting, so Mike, you're gonna have to drink all the wine and double up for your wife. All right, so and again on top of that, there's these other wineries that are around the Ohio region, so we wanted to include some of those.
Right.
And that's I just listed Mon Ami, Catawba, and Geneva, and then we also have, how do you say it? Is it Chalet Debonnaire? Okay, Chalet Debonnaire.
Oh.
So see that?
That was
I went
good.
all kinds of French. Yeah. Chalet Debonnaire. You know? All right, so
Exactly. Thank you.
I'll talk like that to you tonight. All right, so the point is,
no.
point being,
Stop.
Mon Ami is toward that way, along with Catawba, over toward
okay.
the Put-in Bay area, right?
That's good.
And then Geneva, we've DJ'd there many times. They're up to the north by the Menor, past Menor, way up there, right? And then one thing I forgot to tell you about these places, right? So some of them, like Geneva, Catawba, and Gervasi's, they don't put their wines into retail stores. Their whole hook is they want you to come there, right? It's just the whole experience on top of the actual wine itself, right?
Exactly.
So, all right, so that concludes our generic list, right? So, again, folks, if there's anybody out there that has additional wineries that you've been to that we did not already mention,
Yeah, let us know.
just type them into the comments, and that way we can share them along with our viewing audience. All right, so at this point now, we're going to go to act number 2, and that's where we're going to actually put some of this wine into our belly, all right? But in order to do that, I wanted to bring somebody here that knows what the heck they're talking about.
It's definitely not us.
Well, there's two things I know in life, okay? Mike Smitty and Jared Long, fraternity brothers of mine at Ashland University, they taught me how to dress, okay? So I used to
Stop.
Listen, this is important.
Hold on. No,
I used to wear all white outfits or all black outfit or all dark or all nothing I did looked normal, okay? I still have the braided belt. I'll show you later, okay? Still have the braided belt.
No.
But the point is what they did, they said, listen, for the rest of your life from now on, I want you to match top and bottom with opposites. So they're like, if you go light shirt, you go dark pants. If you go dark shirt, you go light pants. If you just stick to that rule of thumb, you'll look kind of normal. And I've stuck to that, right? Okay.
Sorry, Moon Man's dying over there, so I can't help it.
I am applying that knowledge to my wine expertise. Okay? You ready?
You just
Here we
call
go.
in an expert.
Here we go. We ready? I know that there's two kinds of wine. There's white and there's red. And you put red with red meats, and you put white with white meats.
Looks like you're gonna slap me.
That's
in
it.
the
Though.
face here.
What? That's it. That's all that I know. Right. That's been my whole thing.
I know a little bit
and
about
that's
that.
a generic, basic, right?
Right.
But I know that I'm not correct 100% in that.
sir.
So we chose to bring on an expert to discuss that
Yes,
tonight.
please.
So right now, hold on, let me get my thing. I don't want to knock over a bottle. 'cause
No, stop.
These are reds, and they're
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 open?
breathing right
Yeah.
now. They're breathing. We're breathing the wine.
And equipment is near.
All right, here we go. So right now, without further ado, I just pulled my headset. We're going to bring on, let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for Mylene. She is a local wine expert. She is part of the Acme stores, and she is at Acme number 1. So I see her pretty regularly because I know I've mentioned on this show about 150 times now that I shop at Acme number 1 every day. And I see Mylene all the time. And even though I'm a very Even though I'm a very outgoing person, go ahead and raise it up. Yep. Even though I'm a very outgoing person, I have a tendency to still stick to myself pretty regularly unless I have a reason to talk to somebody. So I finally found a reason to talk to Mylene because I literally I did not know her name until this month. Like I'd never paid attention, right? I didn't.
And you knew her as
I just said the wine lady. I went and I talked to the wine lady.
Nothing.
Yeah. So
you lose.
So
Good day, sir.
Mylene, Akron, Mylene. Look at the camera up there. Okay. All right. So here's what I know. This is I did a little bit of research just to prepare. Okay. So I'm going to read this part right here, and then I'm going to ask you about you. All right. So it's my understanding that wine is not made from grocery store grapes. Okay. Wine grapes have a thicker skin. They're much smaller and they're sweet, and most of them contain seeds. Okay. There's over 1,000 different kinds of wine grapes. All right. A wine made with one type of grape is called a single variety wine, known as a varietal wine. Is that right? Okay.
Yep.
And then a wine made with several different grapes is considered a blend. And there's basically 9 styles of wine, is what Wiki said.
Wiki
okay.
told you that.
Here's what they are, and I'm probably going to say these wrong. All right. So we got a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Very good.
We got a Syrah.
Syrah.
Okay. We got a Zinfandels. We got Pinot Noirs.
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir. We got Chardonnays. We got Sauvignon Blancs.
Very good.
Pinot Grigios. And I always say this wrong. Rieslings and Moscatos.
Good.
Is that right?
Yep.
Can I
That's
get
the
Can I get a
basics.
little something for that, Moon Man? Come on. All right. The body and the style of the wine determines what you pair it with, and that's what I was talking about earlier. There's a tremendous science behind the creation of wine and the fermentation process. And that's as much as I know. That's as far as I've researched.
That's what
All
Wiki
right.
told you, and that was it.
So question number 1, tell us about your Akron story. What's your Akron story?
It's my Akron story.
Yeah.
Born and raised Akron.
Okay.
Graduated Kenmore High School.
Yay.
I've been with a great company, Acme Fresh Market, since 1979.
Wow, okay.
That's dating.
No, that's okay. It's
I
good.
started out at the Coventry store where I worked for like 11 years. I like to joke that I've done pretty much everything but cut meat and slice bologna. And probably about 15 years ago, I found myself in the wine department.
So how did that happen? And did you say, hey, we need somebody?
Kind of, yeah. I just fell into it, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, one person previous retired, and they were like, "Tag, you're it."
Okay. So when you first started, did you have a wealth of knowledge base? Or?
No. Learn as I went.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I had a mentor that taught me a lot. But
Okay.
it was kind of learn as you go. I'm still learning. Every day's learning.
Well,
I'm
sure.
going to be learning here with you today because the sweet wines, local wines, not quite my wheelhouse. So
Okay.
always learning.
So and again, I don't want to focus on Acme per se. I want to focus on
Right,
local wineries.
right.
But the one thing I do notice about Acme is when I do walk in, especially Acme #1, the wine selection is very, very extensive.
Oh yeah, there are thousands.
So do you do that? Are you responsible for those acquisitions? Like
Yeah,
as far
I
as
do the
you?
purchasing for that store. Yes.
Okay.
And it's like get to know your customers, get to know what they like, what
Okay.
will sell more at my store won't sell down the road. They're all different.
Okay. All right. So to that end, then. All right. I'm a perfect example. I walk in, and I go, I have no idea what I'm doing. So then, what would be some of the questions that you would ask me, or that I should ask you
Well,
about picking a wine?
I would ask you probably, are you doing it with a meal? Are you just doing it to drink? Do you prefer a lighter style, a drier style, a sweet? And take it from there, one step at a time.
Okay.
Price point means a lot to a lot of people also.
Okay. All right. So let's have some wine.
Yeah, let's try these.
So what? All right. So what are we doing here? Now that we watch it on TV, right? Where they usually will like swirl and swish.
Yep.
Gary
They
V. If
do
you guys
some-
know Gary
some
V.
weird
Okay.
things.
They swirl, swish, spit, and all this other stuff. Okay. I just want to drink wine. Okay. So.
And that's fine when you're tasting. That's fine.
All right. So what do we do here? What order do you want to go
I
in?
think we're going to start with the drier red, which I think will be the Debonnaire,
Okay.
because you don't want to go to the sweet first. That'll put.
All right, so let's get after it. Okay, this is the wines that we've chosen, the one that we're trying right now is a classic red, and it's from. Where's it from?
This is Debonnaire.
Okay, it's Debonnaire, which is the winery's located in Madison, I believe, right? So it's up north, past Mentor by Geneva.
Okay.
All right, so we're supposed to sniff it and stuff.
Yes.
You're supposed to smell it.
Pass it around.
Okay,
No, you take a big deep breath.
it's a big deep breath.
Yeah, you gotta smell it.
I smell wood. I smell wood.
We've. No, I think.
And we're back.
It's back.
I think.
That's what Moonman just said.
All right. So I'm going to finish this one up. Here we go.
And then she said the Mon Ami is
All right.
next.
Yeah, do the Mon Ami. That's a semi-sweet.
Here, well,
Merlot.
let's hand it
Semi-sweet
to
Merlot.
let's-
So we're heading
Oh.
towards that sweet zone.
Do you want to pour
Okay.
it yourself?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, go that way. And the Mon Ami is up by Catawba in the Put-in-Bay area, right? Hey, folks, if you hurry, we're not going to drink all this in the next 15 minutes. So if you're local and you want to stop over, feel
Are
free.
you having it too?
And we'll have some wine available for you.
Semi.
All right, this is the semi-sweet Mon Ami. Okay. Ooh. That's tingy.
That very much is.
What explain to me what's the technical term for that?
Woo.
What is the term for that?
Woo.
Did I just make a face? My apologies.
Do we? Oh, by the way,
That was
by the
a
way.
very bad face.
Hey, listen up,
Wow.
viewing audience. Again, these are not our tech. Yeah, how do I say that?
I don't even have a technical.
What's the
for
word
that.
I'm looking for? These are just opinions. We're just trying stuff, right? So we don't.
We know nothing.
I'm
So-
gonna go with tart, Hank.
Tart.
Yeah,
we're not
tart's
talking
a good
about.
word.
We're not talking bad about the wineries.
No.
Yeah, that's what I
No.
mean. Because they've got. Most of them will have. How many flavors does a winery have? 10,
Yeah.
15, 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20. Okay.
This is very light.
Light.
But light.
Semi-sweet
Light,
tart.
semi-sweet.
I think I'm
It's
gonna have to dump this one.
very
No,
tart.
Where's the dumper?
It's over here. We got you.
Right here.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I can't believe you just said dumper.
We're gonna dump. We're gonna dump that one. Really? All right. You can have it if you want. All right. The next one is.
Which one?
Next one is from Red Horse. This is Red Horse Winery, which is.
Maybe we should
Oh,
do the
hold on.
cherry
Stand by.
first.
You're cherry.
Cherry.
cherry?
Do
Get
the
that.
cherry
I
and
don't.
then the blackberry.
We need to get that one out of here.
All right. Now.
It's got
let
a
me-
bad. It's got a bad word on
I
it.
have an explanation here about the cherry. Okay.
I'm waiting to hear
Oh,
this.
what's happening?
The
with the cherry.
cherry wine. It's from Michigan. All right. So.
Oh.
Michigan has a whole northern corridor that's all a lot of cherry wines. And we went up there. Where'd she go? Kate.
I have a toddler peeing. I'm sorry.
Oh, you got a potty moment? Sorry. All right, so we went to Traverse City, and that whole area is surrounded by wineries. And like
Never been.
you go right up this corridor, and like there are, what, 12 or 15?
I would tell you, but I don't remember.
Have you been up there? No, I haven't. There's 12 or 15. You guys been up there? You know what I'm talking about. There's like a fish hook, right? It's like a peninsula, and you go winery, and you go taste. Okay. By the time we got to taste, her and Aunt Jen were not tasting anymore.
Giggles
Okay,
running in,
it was incredible.
Horrible turn of events.
And it was all
horrible.
And it was all free. And we got to like the 5th or 6th one, and I'm like, I've got to buy a bottle of something because I feel bad because they're totally sloshed and we haven't paid a dime yet.
No,
You know.
we ran in, we got a drink, we ran out.
All right, so here is a classic Michigan cherry wine from St. Julian's Wine Company, and that's from that northern area. Wow, you look at the color. Look at the color difference.
Look at the folks on. Look at some of these comments.
I poured too much.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Wine
now
is
you-
made
now
for
you're
grapes.
going
Get
like
that
Hawaii.
cherry garbage out of here.
When's the shots coming?
All right, so you can see the difference. Whoa.
That smells really
the smell
sweet.
is weird.
Yeah.
It's weird smelling. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I do it?
I'm overreacting. I'm overreacting, but not really. It's like it's like syrup.
Yeah.
Help me. What's the technical term here?
Very
Mylene-
sweet.
Mylene, help me out. Mylene, help me out.
Very
I'm
sweet.
gonna go with tart again.
Tart. That's tart.
That's gonna be my polite word for the evening.
I mean, that is.
Let's go on my second taste.
Woo!
You have to remember that
I need
was
to-
probably
I need to pour less.
That'll
Yeah, you
taste
do.
different. Also,
Calm
if it's
down.
not quite as cold,
Not quite as cold,
it'll taste different.
but
Maybe not as tart.
I should have. I was supposed to chill that one though, wasn't I?
Yeah, but it will take on a
Some
different...
taste better at room temperature, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it might.
All right, Spangler. Seriously, you guys are only like 5 minutes away. If you want to get over here, we got a bunch of people live in studio audience trying this stuff. So you got the. Trust me, we're going to be on the air for another half hour.
Okay.
And then
All
if
right?
we were testing for real,
And
you'd be cleansing your palate each time in
Buzz,
between these.
Buzz,
Right,
Buzz, if
right.
you want to come over, Buzz, if you want to, look at Mike Taggart over here going, live from tomorrow is the Hangover Show.
Oh,
All right.
jeez.
Buzz, Buzz, if you want, bring the whole family, Buzz. We got the trampoline up. The kids can jump in the backyard.
See, I know Mr. Michael
yeah,
very well.
Buzz Andrews.
No,
Who?
no, Michael Taggart.
Oh, you know Taggart?
I do know Taggart.
Oh, okay, all right. So,
And all I have to say is Grandmaster, and I'm going to leave it at that.
All right, so next one is Red Horse Winery. Again,
Love
they're
you, brother.
They're in Barberton, and we had to get Bob Golick's wine. It's a blackberry flavored wine. Blackberry.
Buzz has declined your offer.
No, he needs to just
He's babysitting.
bring them over. Is my point.
Oh.
We've got the trampoline up.
Okay.
It's too cold
we're-
outside for the
it's-
trampoline.
It's Sprinter.
We'll do it live.
It's Sprinter.
Look at the
Sprinter.
It's winter
look at
spring.
this look that you're getting.
Sprinter, but it's a mud pit in our backyard.
All right, here we go. Bob
Babies,
Golick.
wet babies.
All right, Bob Golick. Don't take as much this time.
Yeah, thanks.
And I didn't.
That's
I haven't spilled on my script yet, so that's good.
That's good.
Wow, you're pretty
Positive.
All
well
right,
trained.
here we go.
All right, cheers to Bob.
All right, yeah,
Cheers to
hold
Bob
on. Cheers,
Golick.
straight up cheers. Bob Golick's wine. This is a
Golick.
big one. It smells
this one I've had before.
Merlot-y. It smells Merlot-y. Look at Matt's over here laughing. He's like,
That is not Merlot-y.
hold on. It smells Merlot-y.
Wrong, sir.
That is not Merlot-y.
By any stretch
wait.
of the means.
Wow. Blackberry.
It is definitely
tastes like a pie.
It
It
is
tastes like pie.
definitely blackberry.
It
Yeah.
literally tastes like
That's
pie.
not bad though. I think this is my favorite
No
so far.
wonder that, hey,
This wine's
Province people.
hugely popular.
Province people, I just saw you logged in. If you guys hurry, we're going to be on air for a half hour, plus we got all these wines still open. We got plenty of wine here.
Come
We're
and
not
help us.
Yeah, come help with all this wine.
I vote this one so far.
All right, this is it tastes just like pie.
It does.
It's really
good.
popular, yeah.
I'm not hating that, and it makes sense that they would make a real good flavor, popular wine named after Bob Golick.
Mm-hmm.
So good for him, good for us.
We love Bob.
Talk. Let me finish.
Yeah, I will vote this one so far. This one has been my favorite. It tastes good. It's got a good body to it.
This is 4 or 5 wineries in.
Yeah, this one's good.
All right,
All right, what's next?
all right. So then,
You're saving that
should
one.
we do
Save that one. Do this
Original Sin.
Original Sin? And it's funny.
one. This one.
Frost, Wolf Creek Winery at Wolf Creek.
Yep, are
We
you
got
drunk already?
I'm not drunk.
Calm down, sir.
I am not drunk. I've had like 4 sips of wine, man. I noticed that they're and again, I want to talk to the owners. I haven't met them. I do want to interview them
They're
at some
great
point.
people.
I've heard.
Great
I've heard
people.
good things about them.
I think live show would be good.
But I got to tell you, I'm standing there in front of their wines, and all of them are sexual innuendos. Like, like
Right?
every single one is like this one's original sin. The other one is peach cowboy, and it shows him riding a peach, right? And then you go right down the list, and it's like this name, this name, this name, this name, and I'm going, what? I'm like, you get all those. It's like a 50 Shades of Grey episode or something. So all right, here we go. Boss said it was okay.
Exactly.
We're trying an apple wine original sin is what this is called. I can't imagine this is going to not taste good, right? All right, so as you can see, I don't know if you're picking that up on camera, but we're almost clear with that guy. Okay, so definitely a consideration of a white wine, right? Any more, I'm going to regret it. Oh, any more. Oh.
Pass it on.
Wait a second. Is
Pass it on.
Province people, are they out? Could they be at the winery somewhere right now?
They might be.
All right, here we go. A little sniff of that guy. All right, this is Wolf Creek Winery Apple Original Sin. It's got, I could taste the
You
apple.
can taste the apple, but it's not overpowering.
It's not
No.
that's the word. That's
It's
the word.
pretty
There's
good.
a little hint of something at the end on the finish, as
Yeah.
they would say.
Oh, phone
Yeah.
calls.
Hello?
It's Avon calling.
It's, yeah. You got it? Akron Pub, sure.
Akron Pub
I
Show.
like this.
Is that to tell me my child did something wrong?
Uh-oh.
You had a kid absent, period 5, but she can't get down.
Oh, here we go. At the end of the show, you guys should drink the bucket at the end of the
Oh,
show.
dude.
Go
People
Cavs.
have
That's
done
gross.
that
That's
before.
gross.
That's gross.
Whoa. How about Michael? Go ahead. If you're close, go ahead. Come on over,
And he can have the bucket.
and I will give you the bucket. I will give you the bucket.
Taggart, yeah, you give the bucket. Drink that.
Come
live
on,
air.
Taggart, let's
break,
go.
We'll break the internet, man.
Let's do it.
All right, so 7 very nice. What am I reading?
Okay,
here?
so Mr. Province
Yeah.
does he tests, like taste tests different things like beers and whiskey and things like that. He gives his review and he goes by very nices
Okay.
from a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
And that's what they're talking
7
about.
very nices.
So he's giving us 7 very nices.
On Original Sin?
I don't know if it's just that or us all together. I have no idea.
If it was us,
I'm
it'd
a
be
little
10 very
confused.
nices.
No,
All right.
he'll never give us a 10.
So here we go with our last one of this
Nope.
group. And this is Frostfire. This is
And this is the one we can't drink, right?
This is well. It's
we have to save it.
We have
for
to
the-
save this
for the
one?
missus.
it's Kate's
Oh,
favorite.
she's waving it off.
Breitenbach
Oh,
is
his 7 very nices is his current state.
okay.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Lucky.
All right then.
All right, so Breitenbach Winery is down in Amish country, and the whole Neil Zerker one tank trip, right? So usually when you go to Amish country, you make it a destination. So this particular wine is called Frostfire. I mean, it's a nice white wine. It's very sweet, and it's one of my wife's favorites. So I'm getting wine hiccups.
Uh-oh.
All right,
I
so
didn't know there was such a thing.
yeah, well,
Wine hiccup.
yeah, for this
There is with this guy.
for a guy that doesn't drink wine. All right.
You're getting a what?
Wine hiccups.
Wine hiccup.
I need food.
I think he just made that up.
I need food. Hey,
Somebody throw him a cracker.
Before you know it, I'm gonna
Yeah,
be-
he's gonna need some food.
Horrible.
Throw him some
Before-
cracker.
Before you know it, I'm gonna be like Brooke on the air up here. Did I just say that? No.
Okay, woo!
Here we go. I told you it's really sweet.
It is very, very sweet
That is like
candy.
Concord grape.
Yeah.
It's past.
Wow.
It's even past Moscato, isn't it?
Phew. Yep.
Past Moscato.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's very
it's-
tasty.
That's-
Hey, there's people in the audience that care about you, so.
All right.
Bob Golick still wins.
I want him to
What?
have food.
The people in the audience.
All right. We got food.
Are they giving?
Oh,
just
look at
him,
this.
not me. Okay.
We
They
got-
only care about you.
We got crackers and cheese coming because that's what you do with
Yeah,
wine.
you
right?
gotta eat
Very
crackers and cheese.
I
Again,
think I'm with you.
these
Bob
are all
Golick.
these are all the basics that I.
Bob Golick's
Bob
right
Golick's.
now. Oh, and Mylene's with me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
So-
think so.
So what about you? You got to pick a winner.
I'll pick a winner.
You got to of the ones we've just tried. Yes.
I-
That's how this works.
I'll go with I'll go.
You're going with the first
like
one.
the dry
Red?
one?
You
You
like
like the red?
the Debonair, the
Yeah.
classic red.
I'll go-
Debonair.
I'll
He's more
go-
sophisticated than
I'll go
man
with
is.
Bob's, but I mean,
Oh, thank you.
The
I appreciate
Frostfire
that.
is good, but it's too sweet for me.
Right.
Oh,
right.
fumble.
Right.
Which is fine. My wife doesn't care. She doesn't want to share it anyway.
But I have been tainted by the red.
You like? You know what she likes?
Starla got me hooked on some red.
She likes that Apothic. The series, all
well,
the apothics.
that's unusual. That's not sweet.
No, she likes
Well,
the
then
apothics.
you're learning. That's good. She's moving on up.
Yeah,
Yay.
she likes the apothics. All right, so before we wrap up,
What?
That must be another
think
thing
I
that
need-
comes with the wine.
I think I need a cracker. Before we I'm fine. Come on. Before we wrap up, Mylene, what is how do you go about when people come in and seek advice, how do you pair these wines for people? So someone's got an idea, they'll say, "Hey, we're doing this, this, and this." What do you do? What's the process that you talk about?
You can stick to the basics, like you said, white with white, red with red. Sauces and creams and things like that get a little more complicated. That's where Google is, my friend, some days.
Right.
Everybody loves Google.
Yeah. Your sweet wines today, spicy foods, ironically enough, like the opposite direction.
Okay.
They go well. Salty cheeses like blue cheese, feta. Just depends on.
And as far as cooking with wine, I know a lot of people do that.
Yeah, and a lot of people believe you shouldn't cook with anything that you wouldn't drink.
Okay.
But then a lot of folks just want the value if they're just going to dump it in a pot of something. And
Okay.
so that's a personal preference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we really appreciate you coming tonight.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you being here. Make sure you grab some snacks. Pick
Yeah,
whatever
we'll
you
get
want.
some snacks.
Pick whatever wine you want.
We have all these wines at the Acme. Come see me.
Okay. That's right, folks. Go to Acme number 1, and you can find Mylene, and she will help you.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Talk you through the whole thing. So,
Yep, glad to help.
Thank you.
Thank
big
you.
round of applause, everybody, for Mylene.
Well, that was fun.
That was, but
was fun.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. I have one question. Can we do a bourbon tasting?
A bourbon tasting.
Yeah. We've done wine. We've done beer.
I would prefer
Vodka. Can we do something?
If we're gonna do a bourbon tasting, I would prefer to have that be a live
Okay.
at wherever we're at, and
Okay.
that way we can film the whole Uber experience too.
Well, then let's do a vodka show.
All right,
I'm
so-
all for it, too.
Okay, so folks, I need to eat a cracker, but
Eat something. What do you
Before-
want? I'll talk. What do you want me to do?
how about we do this? I'll do
how
the
about what?
intro for the next part,
Yeah.
and then you read that part that's in the quotes, and then I'll bring on.
I wasn't listening. I was helping Kate.
All right, so
directionally.
I'll introduce what's happening.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then you go and you do the quotes.
I can do the quotes.
And then at that point, I'll bring the person on, right?
Yeah, we
Our
have
secret
a
guest. Our secret
surprise guest this
Okay.
evening.
All right, here we go. Folks, if you notice throughout the entire listing process, I did not put on a winery that is very, 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 very local for us, located right on Route 18, in between 71 and 77. You will find the High and Low Winery. Had to clear my throat.
Wow.
The High and Low Winery is conveniently located on Route 18 between 77 and 71, close to Pinnacle Sports Complex.
Yep.
Here, Roddy will present is my favorite quote from their website.
Summer in Ohio might be brief and fleeting, but we've made the most of it for outdoor seating. The deck and patio have Adirondack chairs, a fire bowl, and a walk-up wine bar for a comfortable and relaxing experience. The vineyard is a short stroll farther back. It has pergola trestles, I believe. Trellises in the rows to allow for intimate seating under the vines, and a lawn and garden in the center is perfect for larger gatherings.
I love the whole summer in Ohio is.
Yeah, I do like that. That's really good.
I got a question for you. What the hell is summer?
It's something that we don't have in Ohio.
We're stuck right now. We're stuck right now in sprinter.
Yeah,
This is spring and winter like intertwined.
and I've said that we're going to go straight from winter
Did you see what I put?
to fall to winter.
Did you see what I put on Facebook? Has anybody tried to unplug spring and let it sit? For
If
10
they have, it
seconds
has
and hit
not
the reboot?
worked. I ask that you do it again.
All right, that sounds great.
Or call tech support.
All right, folks. Without further ado, we're bringing on our mystery guest.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
Drum roll.
He's one of the
Drum
owners of
roll.
the High and Low Winery.
Oh, and
Let's have a nice round
Cowbell.
of applause for Matt, everybody.
Cowbell. Either one. Either one is good. More cowbell.
More cowbell.
More cowbell. No, that you were good. There you go.
There we go.
Can we take the cowbell away from him when he's had too much to drink?
I'm fine.
We might. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Do we add them or do they add us?
To who? Well, no, don't do that yet. Okay. Don't do that
Stand
yet.
by.
Hold on, standing by.
Stand by. Don't go too overboard here.
All right, Matt, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, real pleasure to be here. I appreciate the invitation.
Absolutely. Okay, so right now, let's go ahead and get his mic set up. There we go. Good.
Good.
And I'm going to turn it over to you.
He knew exactly what to do. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He took care of himself.
He's probably a secret podcaster this whole time.
It might be.
And hasn't told us, and has just been watching us flounder.
I'm taking notes.
So go ahead and get
Go
close.
a little closer.
Yep,
All
so
right,
just so
all
they
right.
can hear you.
All right, so cool.
All right.
All right, so Matt, I'm going to shut up and which is a rarity, and I'm gonna give you, like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, however long. Basically, what we'd like to hear is, tell us about your backstory. Tell us about where you guys are today, and tell us about the future plans with the winery.
Yeah, sure. All right. So, as you said at the intro, we are conveniently located on Route 18. I like to refer to us as the happiest place between Medina and Montrose. We're actually closer to Montrose Fairlawn than we are Medina, even though that is our address. We're on about 30 acres of family land. It's been in my family. My great-grandparents' house is still there. So I think my family purchased it back in 1903. New construction. We spent a lot of time in development making sure that we kind of got everything just right. So inside we have 2 tasting rooms, a high tasting room and a low tasting room, hence the name High and Low Winery. The high tasting room is a little bit more elegant. There's crystal chandeliers, vaulted cathedral ceilings, marble, what have you. And then the low tasting is a little bit more casual, laid back, Edison filament light bulbs, kind of an industrial, rustic vibe to it. Fireplaces on both floors, and then as you mentioned in your intro, we have a fantastic outdoor seating area. I think our patio seats over 100 guests. Overlooks the vineyard. It's just a fantastic environment to be conveniently located, and yet once you get back in the back area, you almost forget that Route 18 is just right in front of us.
Okay. What are you expanding? Is there any future plans? You got all that land.
Oh, we got a lot of plans. Yeah, exactly. So actually, right now, as we speak, we are building a private event pavilion. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be right off the patio. It'll seat up to 50 guests. It'll have its own restroom, its own bar. So once you get back there, you don't need to leave until you're ready to leave. We are also adding a large outdoor fireplace, which will have some soft seating as well. So it's going to replace the fire bowl is a little bit smaller, and we're adding, I think it's about 8-10 feet long fireplace outside. So, yeah, those are our plans. And then on the wine side, we're going to be releasing a Pinot Noir on Saturday, May 19th, 1 to 4. We have a really nice kind of public event tasting. We have live music for those events, and so yeah, we're excited about that as well.
What date is that again?
I believe it's Saturday, May 19th,
May 19th.
starting at 1 o'clock. But yeah, you can check our website, search highandlow.com, or we're very active on Facebook, and all of our events are there as well.
Okay, very cool. And I'm glad you told us that, because I had no idea where the High and Low name came from.
Right.
And that's really cool, because you basically, I'm assuming from a commercial standpoint, you're kind of trying to appeal to 2 different audiences, right?
Well, right. It's really about the mood you're in. So when my wife and I were in development, her name is Kate as well. So we go out to dinner all the time. Our little one wasn't born yet, so what are you going to do? You're going to go out for dinner and drinks. And one night it was like, well, do you feel like kind of going a little bit more upscale, dressing up, kind of making a night of it? Or do you just feel like, wearing your jeans and T-shirt, what have you? So we said to ourselves, well, why not make a place that combines both of those? And it really is about the ambiance, the mood, what mood you're in. So you're not necessarily a high-class person. I'm not necessarily a low-class person. It's just truly what mood you are in for that evening.
Okay, very cool. All right, so we're gonna do something here, Moon Man. All right, so live for the first time ever on 330 to go, we are going to attempt to go live at another location simultaneously.
Okay, who am I inviting?
Dina Marie.
I'm not friends with you.
Danielle Ellington.
All right.
Danielle Ellington. Dina Marie. Our new Dina Marie. What?
Says adding.
It says adding. Okay, and then once we do this, Matt, we're going to have you take a microphone, and then we literally are going to have you interview her from your own location.
Yeah,
this will be very unique if this works.
You text her because it says adding, but nothing's happening.
All right, let me. Here, hold on. How about I just? Let me see if I can. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna call. This is so. This is so immature right now. I love it.
Horrible turn of events. Horrible.
Talk about so you guys talk. All right. Keep going.
Wow, here we go.
Keep it going. Roll tape.
How's the summer sausage? Pretty good.
That tastes pretty good so far. That's a weird.
Hey, Moonman. Try it again. They're trying to accept. It's not letting them.
All right. Standing by.
Standing by. And we're
waiting.
We're breaking every rule of radio right now. Talking.
Okay, so let's ask questions.
Well, here's some for everyone. All right, so you talked sports in the beginning. We're talking wineries now. Here's a trivia question for you guys. Which winery is the closest winery to LeBron James's residence?
High low.
High Low.
High low. Wow,
Yeah.
that's noteworthy.
There you go.
You know what?
Wow.
While you keep doing that, and while you're doing that, do we have a wine here from High and Low?
Yeah.
Let's check with Kate. Let's check with Kate. I mean, we're in testing mode, right? So we might as well try some wine from High and Low, right?
You want to open it? You want to look at it first and then open it?
Oh no, go ahead and open it. Open it.
I can open it. I always carry a
Oh.
screw with me.
Fair.
He has his own
I got it, right?
on the
All right,
road
so-
corkscrew.
We're going to be trying impossible things.
Oh.
All of our wines, similar to Winery at Wolf Creek, have fanciful names.
I don't know what you just did, Moonman.
He's walking around with a camera.
What did you just do?
Calm.
Oh, calm down, baby. It's not picking. You're picking up us. You're trying to get the. What's going on? We got action. I think we got something. He's opening his wine right now.
Yeah.
He's opening his wine right now. This is vintage TV. All right, what's the name of this wine?
The fanciful name is Impossible Things. It's a German-style Riesling, which means it's going to be off-dry, so drier rather than sweet.
It's a German-style Riesling. Okay, let's go ahead and try that guy.
So Germany's been producing Riesling wine since, I think, about 1435. So they've always tended to skew on the drier side. So there's just a little hint of sweetness to it. Going over here.
Read your comments.
Read my comments. Invite. It says Amy. Oh, there you go. Amy Husted.
How do you spell that?
Husted. Yeah, right there. Okay, she just. All right, so we're gonna try this Riesling.
That's pretty good.
No, it's over here.
That is good.
That's pretty good.
So you grow everything. Oh, we got action, baby. We got action. All right, you're gonna have to turn that on so we can hear sound, right? All right, hold on, girls, we can't hear you yet. Hold on, we can't hear you yet. Plugging in.
Oh, where'd she go?
All right, there they are. We're experiencing minor technical difficulties. Technical
We
difficulties.
still have sound from here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, our sound is still good.
Okay, so I want to know
Wait,
how long.
wait. Tell them to time out. Time out. Amy, stop. Wait. Time out. Time out. Time out. We're not getting your sound. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. That was something.
Wow.
Hold on.
So technical difficulties. For some reason, Amy's phone wouldn't work and my phone wouldn't work at all. Can you hear us at all?
We can now, but you got to turn your phone down.
The phone is turned all the way up. Let's walk over here.
Turn it down.
Oh, not you.
What? What? No, she's killing us right now. In here. Hold on.
Let Moonman do his job.
Okay, that can't go any farther.
Let Moonman
right.
do his job.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can barely hear you. Are you able to hear us?
We are now.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So we went to a room where there's nobody at.
Okay. Right now, let Moonman work his magic. We're getting logged in right now. Just hold on. Hold on. Standing by. All right. So right now, what we're gonna do, we're bringing on Matt. Matt's one of the owners of High and Low.
So you guys are literally going to be on live with the owner while you are at High and Low Winery. All right. So folks, what we just did is we just have patched in. So we are now, here you are with the owner. Say hi. All right.
Hi.
Now what you're seeing is 8-second delayed. So
Right.
look up there, okay?
I'm catching up.
All right. So so right now, why don't you guys talk it out and take us on a tour of the winery?
I would love to.
So, yeah, you guys are in the high tasting room, right?
Yes, we are.
So if you guys just want to kind of walk around, show kind of a little bit of the decor up there.
Yeah, let's flip this around and kind of show a little bit. It's so hard to flip this screen. There we go. All right, so we are upstairs in the tasting room is what I think it's called. So there's a balcony outside, which I think are some of the projects that you were talking about working on. You can see a little bit of the patio and all of that.
Yeah, you can step out on the balcony if you want. You can show the people the patio. You can see the vineyards out there, that lawn area that Hank was referring to.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Look at that. So we're in the high part right now.
Yep, we got some white drywall right there.
I'm actually on the balcony, yes.
All right, so we're out on the balcony, right? Okay, so yeah, you can see the patio there. We had that fantastic day last Friday, I think, so had a great scene out there. As you're scrolling to the left, you can put up the construction for that patio. So there'll be stairs down to that pavilion.
And that's a fire pit over there?
Yeah, so that fire bowl is going to be replaced by that fireplace I was referring to.
Okay. So, Dina, if you wouldn't mind panning around, are those the orchards right there, or the vineyards? I said orchards.
That's some of the vineyards.
It's not apples, bro.
And then there's some more over here, it looks like.
Yeah, so they're on both sides. They kind of frame the lawn area in the center. And then we have some rolling hills back past the woods where we have a Riesling vineyard back there as well.
Hey, folks, go ahead and
wonderful.
Folks,
and
share
is this the new pavilion you're talking about?
To the left, yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Folks, go ahead and share this video if you're watching right now. We're making podcast history where the owner of a location is actually being interviewed at one separate location and talking about his own place. This is very, very cool right now.
What a world we live in.
What a world. Welcome to technology, baby. All right, so right now, let's go ahead. Why don't we go back inside now, Dina, and let's take a look at some of the inside.
Amy's really excited to show you the inside. So I cannot hear you once I'm in here, so I'll just kind of show around a little bit.
Is it because you ladies are so loud?
Yeah, you give us some wine. We've been drinking for an hour. You can't hold us responsible.
Now, when you say we, I don't think you're by any chance referring to the ladies from Comay now, are you?
I can't answer that question live right now, but...
Considering the sign I see in the back right corner says Comay right there?
Yeah, so there is a little room back here, which we have.
Yeah, we call that the north alcove.
Stuff.
So it's got the curtains you can pull close on it.
What's it called?
The north alcove.
North alcove.
It appropriately enough faces north.
Okay. Dina, is there by any chance an Audrey somewhere in the audience?
Yeah, let me find her. Hey, Audrey. We are live. Would you like to say anything?
Thanks for being here at High and Low. Here's what's fun. A lot of these women have never been here before, but guess what they drive past all the time and say, I want to go to High and Low Winery. And here we are tonight at High and Low. Thanks for having us.
We can barely hear her, guys.
Any lip readers on there?
Yeah.
And she was talking really loud. So I want to show the fireplace, and then when I go downstairs, I think it might quiet down.
Okay.
So I'm going to venture downstairs, and I will I'll take Amy with me.
All right, sounds good. All right, so folks, just so you know, Amy and Audrey are the founders of Comay. And
so there is a bar up here. I didn't get to show. So there is a private bar that's up here for any events or anything.
All right, Dina, let me talk for 1 second, okay? Hi, private bar. All right, so Amy and Audrey are the founders of Comay. They've been on our show before. They're friends of Three Throw to Go, and we had a real nice show with them and Shane Wynn not too long ago before Valentine's Day. So go back and check the tape, and you can watch the Comay show live. The nice thing about Comay is they're now a part of the Bounce Innovation Hub that just opened and had their grand opening on Friday in the city of Akron. That's located over by the Spaghetti Warehouse across from the Gojo Industries area in the old BF Goodrich plant buildings. And that is a new innovation hub that's going to center on technical advancement companies that are trying to start up in the city of Akron. So Akron is very excited about that space, and Comay is really excited to be a part of it. So thank you, ladies, for coming on the show live tonight. All right, so at this point, once again, I'm going to turn it back over to Matt, and he's going to tell you about the Get Low area.
Yeah, right. So got the Get Low sign there. That's the low tasting room. We do not have a Get High sign up in the high tasting room, but it has that a fair bit. But use your imagination. Yeah, so it's just a little bit more casual, rustic. You got some leather chairs in the corners. Again, there's a fireplace off to the side, and then obviously access to the deck and patio out back. And then it has its own bar, which we refer to as the low tasting bar.
That's the bar. And I will actually step outside for a second to see what it looks like walking out this patio.
Okay, sounds good.
Watch me get locked outside in the rain.
Now, Matt, are both of those bars open during regular business hours? I mean, is that how it works?
Yeah, exactly. So we're open 7 days a week, every day at 11:30 a.m. We have a really good lunch menu as well. And so we do serve a fairly extensive food menu. And yeah, 7 days a week, Monday through Thursday till 10, Friday and Saturday till 11, and Sunday till 8.
I'm sorry, say that again. Did you say you serve food?
We do serve.
he's already up my list now.
Tonight.
He's already up my list. All right, so here we are with the outdoor view of the patio.
Yep.
And I saw that every time I drive by, there's that little fenced-in area over there. Is there something over there, or is it just a fence? Privacy
it's
fence?
Just a privacy fence. Yep,
okay.
Exactly.
Okay. And then you said 30 acres, so it goes way past.
Goes
the
all
woods.
the way back. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, is there any other area you'd want to see, or?
No, that's all right. I will mention we have a third-story turret, but I won't make them go all the way back up.
Yeah,
two more flights of stairs with the phone in their hand.
Dina and Amy, please don't go up all those stairs with the phone.
But there is another balcony above that balcony that they were off of, so that's the really vertigo balcony, if you will.
Okay, hey, ladies, have Amy give a little wave.
Perfect.
Oh, she's got.
I know when we were upstairs, you guys could hardly hear Audrey, but she was giving a big shout out and thanks to High Low, because a lot of the women at our meetup tonight were saying that they've never been here. They've always drove by and they've always wanted to stop in, but they just didn't have the opportunity. And so we're so happy that you had us and that we're here. And thank you. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. We're honored that you came.
All right, so Amy, give us a big wave, and you guys go ahead and sign off on your side, okay?
Awesome, thank you.
Bye, guys. Thank you for being there. Have fun. Call an Uber.
Calm down, baby.
All right. So, hey. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Good. All right. I don't want to,
Hey,
claim the captain chair.
That was
All
cool.
right. Was that good? All right.
That was cool. All right. So,
I want more history on High Low.
You want more history?
Yeah, like.
You ask the questions then. I don't know what you want. Go ahead. I'm not in your head.
What have you asked so far?
He went over the backstory and he went about the current, what the plans are going to be in terms of what they're building now and all that kind of stuff.
What really got you interested in it?
Oh, fantastic question, right? So I went out to California many years ago, wine country out there, and just fell in love with it. But I love the 330 and kind of realized how much is going on with the Ohio wine scene, as we talked about here, and just kind of want to be a part of that. I was a lawyer by day, and I started taking night classes in winemaking and vineyard growing. And so Kent State actually has a really good program for that. So kind of started taking some winemaking classes, getting a little bit deeper into that, and then kind of met the right people and just kind of went from there.
So this wasn't an original family business. It was just family property.
Just family property, yep. So my dad operates a business. They have a produce stand next door. They sell mulch and all that sort of stuff, Snyder Tree Farm. And so he ceded about half of that frontage, and then we took over the other half then. So we're next door neighbors.
So where does the winery process take place? You got the main facility. Where's all the stuff?
It's in the wine cellar, actually. So it runs the entire length of the entire building. I think the ceilings are about 12, 14 feet deep or tall. So, we can fit a lot of space in there. But it's already getting tight as it is. But that's where all the production, bottling, all that good stuff happens.
And again, this is an ignorant question because I just don't know. How long do these wines typically take to make?
That's a great question. So it really varies quite a bit. So one thing that people don't really realize is the fermentation process only lasts a couple of weeks. It's the aging process, and it's really a judgment call on a winemaker's kind of opinion when that wine is aged appropriately enough. We've had the luxury of being able to, that Pinot Noir that we mentioned has been aging over 2 years. That's very unusual for an Ohio winery to be able to age wine that long. Typically, you'll see like a white aged for 1 to 3 months, a red 6 months to 18 months, somewhere in there.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions?
Any other questions from the audience?
Got a winery guy here.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, so the Impossible Things, that German style Riesling, that is our best-selling white wine. It's kind of a bridge for everyone. It's not super dry, but it's got that little hint of sweetness, but it's not too sweet. We put a lot of thought into our wine list, so we have something for everyone. So we have a lot of dry reds. We have very sweet whites. We even have a really unique sweet red. It's a Chancellor grape. It's one of those grapes that is local to the area, but no one's really heard of. So it's kind of the best-kept secret in the area.
So, cost-wise, what's the normal wine?
Yeah, it ranges quite a bit. So we, on the lower end, bottles are $15 a bottle. And then we have a fantastic sparkling wine that's $27 a bottle called the Cat's Meow. And then we have a dry red King of the Heavies, which is a Cab Franc, which is 26. So it runs about mid-20s down to 15.
What? King of what?
King of the Heavies. It's named for a World War II bomber squadron. So all of our names come from phrases and terms that we just kind of loved and appreciated over the years. So Impossible Things is from Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
The Red Queen said to Alice that she believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast.
Okay.
So that's where that comes from. King of the Heavies. We have a mother-in-law who takes your side, Chardonnay. That's from a Lou Gehrig quote. So yeah.
That's fantastic, man.
Right.
That's fantastic. All right, so yeah, we appreciate you being here, and I hope that we've helped you get some exposure in terms of where we are. The church community where we belong is all centered literally around that high and low area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so this little show hopefully will help you get a tremendous amount of exposure with that. So once again, everybody, let's hear it for Matt. Thanks for being on the show, and let's bring Roddy on. We'll get the sign out going. But thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Yep. All right. How we doing? You good? How we doing?
Oh, good.
All right. Now, here's the difference between me and you.
Yeah.
I can't say this on the air.
Yes, you can.
I cannot say this on the air.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say that. I'll say it differently. I'll say he spit out his wine and I drank my wine. Okay? I'll say it that way.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't say what you
wanted to say. That wouldn't have been well. That would have not have been perceived very well.
This Mylene diet over there. All right. Hey, we just finished the winery show.
We did.
And we went live at a winery.
We did.
While we had the owner here in our studio.
It's a beautiful thing.
That has to be.
That's the beauty of it.
That has to be breaking like some sort of a record or something.
I don't know.
Huh?
Yep. Thank you, Moon Man.
Look at Moon Man.
Yeah,
Look at
Moon Man, get some credit.
Listen, guys, if you really want to see what went on tonight, go to the YouTube link that we've got up on our Facebook right now on my timeline, and it will show you the behind-the-scenes stuff of what was going on of trying to get these connections to work properly. So let's hear it for the Moon Man. Hit your button. Hit your own button. Self. No. Not that button. Give yourself applause. Hit applause for the Moon Man. Come on. Hit your button. What do you got? There you go. All right.
Nice job, Moon Man.
All right. So once again, folks, we've had a lot of fun spending some time with you here tonight. feel free to check out those wineries that we mentioned and have some fun there. We're going to list them here after we're done. Woosah. And now, here we are.
Yeah.
1 week away.
It's time.
The silly season.
1 week away tomorrow.
1 week away tomorrow. The silly season is almost over.
The show that I have been waiting for months.
We've been planning this thing for a long time.
Yep.
We've already got 85 guests registered.
This is fantastic. Can we go to 100? Can we get 100?
We could probably get 100. There's
Let's go,
2 days
folks.
left. There's 2 days left.
15 of you. Let's go.
Folks, the NFL draft is next week, and we're going to be bringing you our reaction live from Edgar's Restaurant in West Akron.
Absolutely.
Perched up above the rolling plains of Good Park Golf Course. We want you to tune in live as we partner up with the big boys, and we're bringing in the Orange is Oranger Browns podcast. Or if you prefer, once again, you can attend the show live. You got 2 days left to sign up for a free ticket to attend, and you could be entered into the Weber Grill giveaway for a free ticket. Make sure you check our Eventbrite link. I'm going to put that back up again. And those Weber Grills are going to be courtesy of the place.
So is that when the Browns officially leave the factory of sadness?
We are absolutely departing from the factory of sadness will be
of misery
brought down in a pile, and we will no longer be in the pit of misery. Dilly. I'm bringing those beers. I've had those Browns beers now for 2.5 years. They got to be the grossest Miller Lights left in those fridges.
So one last thing.
We are winning the draft.
Can you give us a teaser?
We are going to be 1-0. All right. So here's the teaser.
Here's the teaser. 1-4 for you.
I'm going Sam Darnold and Saquon Barkley.
Wow. I think hell just froze over.
Why?
Because we actually agree on something.
Hey, we agree.
We actually agree on something.
All right, so that being said, right, we're going to have, 4 things going that night? So we're going to have Facebook Live with the main coverage. We're going to have YouTube Live covering the crowd's reaction. We're going to have Twitter Live covering Jeremy's beard. And we're going to have...
Is he shaving it?
No, if we win the draft, which I'm pretty sure we're going to win the draft, we will be undefeated that day. We're cutting that beard at LaBelle's Parlor at some point soon.
Nice.
All right, so that being said, we're going to have Periscope with the Orange is Oranger direct feed. All that will be going on. There may or may not be some former Browns in attendance. I didn't say that live. You didn't hear that from me. But...
What?
We got a lot going on, folks, so make sure you sign up. Until then, I don't know where I'm going, but there ain't no sense in being late. Say goodnight, Shirley.
Good night, Shirley.
This podcast is a copyright of Moon Garden Media.
Production by
Steve Bader.
Steve Bader.
Thanks, Moon Man.
Oh, just a lot.